I've got Orosa MHC, and I think I spelled that right. I hope so. If not, let me know. He's got a small shack, and he spent most of his episode focusing on farming. And he spent a lot of the night out in the open killing skeletons.
He did a lot of bone mealing of his
Yes,
wheat.
yeah. He was able to make bread.
And he's doing it in a way that I think is really smart. Instead of bone mealing the wheat that is almost ready to be mature anyway,
He's bone milling the short ones.
Yeah, he's bone milling the ones that haven't done anything. So I think he's getting the most out of his bone meal. It might take a little longer for it to mature if you're gonna get the bread, but I think he's gonna get the most bread out of it in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It seems like if you bone meal something that's almost already mature,
You're wasting some of the bone meal.
yeah, it's gonna be mature anyway pretty soon. So
Yeah.
but that's just my opinion. Soma, are you next?
Also, Michael, if my last name was, is it okay if the creepers blow up the side? Technically, it wouldn't really be your fault, it would be the creepers' fault. I don't know, just something I think you overlooked. I'm bad with names, I'm sorry.
On my list is Orosa MHC. And he is hunting spiders. And he asked if he gets rules for creepers to blow up his island.
We asked if it's against the rules for creepers to blow up his island.
Yeah. Now, don't really recommend he might not have, might have high levels, like creepers go too much. But then that, he poured off that pond that had the sand over it. Yeah. That is a thing. So, which could be risky. That is floating sand.
Okay, well,
And it died. Alright, so... Oh wow, I feel all that. Oh, that makes me good wall defense. Oh wow. Who would have guessed? That makes amazing wall defense. Well, I survived. I don't need to do anything. There's no plan here. No. I survived this. Yeah, I could stay here for the rest of my days. I promised, day 3, this house is going down. But first, let me just collect my workbench. And my, what do you call that? So, this is the first thing I'm gonna do. No more hiding in a house. No more not talking about nothing. I don't know, things are just going to hopefully get more interesting from this point on. Not having a house and all. And I've gotten set it up pretty good. I have enough to keep me alive. I got this basic farm, as you can see over there. It might not be much, but it's enough to get me through on the worst conditions. And I have been on worst conditions. I've been stuck in a nether, which is why I didn't do the March one, it's because I was already doing
list.
Orosa MHC.
And what is the furry doing today?
He tore down his house.
Tore down his house. Is he moving?
He wants to do this without a house. He wants to...
Oh, that's right. He said that in his first episode that he was...
He's gonna tear it down. So he tore it down.
He's just gonna run around.
Yep, now he's mining, so... That's all I've got. That's what I've got for him.
Okay. And I have Somo Tome.
Next on my list is Orosa MHC, who is exploring the mine shaft and has a serious issue with food, living on zombies, and ends up running out of zombie meat. So...
being low in food is something I understand.
Yeah, and he got poisoned. He had trouble with those cave spiders as well.
That's not pretty fun.
And he was able to make a couple pieces of bread right at the end of his episode, but I don't know how long that's going to hold him out. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how he can recover from that mess.
Okay.
And so it begins. Welcome everybody, my name is Orosa MHC, and this is the last day of the MHC Michael Daring's challenge. Woo! I'm doing this directly after the other day, so I'm sorry. I just remember now what I was meant to do. It's still on the tip of my tongue. For those who are still interested, look in the description. Check my things. I only have 2 interviews. Unless you're watching this like 5 months down the line. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of some stuff that I don't need. I got plenty of food. I'll keep pumpkin seeds. Do I need a fence? Wait, where did I get fences? When did I get the fences? Do I have any string? Yes, I do. Let's make a bow. But Orosa, you already have a bow. Yes. Yes, I do. But it's nearly broke. So, I already have some more stuff. Bamboo, I don't need clearing up my inventory, nor do I need the axe. Arrows I'll keep because I need them. String I don't need. Wheat, I don't think I'm going to come across much wheat downstairs. Dirt, sand I definitely don't need. Lapis, who cares about lapis, you know. Melons, Seeds I don't need. Wait, are these the same? And yeah, that looks good. I'll half this twice. Make some torches. So today is all about the mines. So huzzah! Huzzah! Everybody get on the floor and walk the dinosaur pet because it needs to be walked. It needs to be walked now. So, what can I say about my base? Well, let's take a walk down Monthly Lane. I came into this world and it said I'm gonna have a house for the first 3 days, and then destroy it. I destroyed it on the third or fourth day, and it was amazing. It definitely was. But then on the fourth day, the day that wasn't on the player update, I placed the torch on some sand and it fell down, thus creating a new base for me. I did not plan that at all, but I almost wish I had. I'm amazed I've gotten this far and haven't died. In the last MHC, I did die though, and there should be a montage at the end of basically some of the stuff I went through, some of the highlights of this thing and some of last month and the player updates, and I hope you enjoy that. For now, let's get right into it. Like I'm already aim, and I don't know where to go, and I assume there's a lot of ore around this way, but my instincts of mine and craft tell me not to go this way. So I'm going to say, stuff your instincts, I'm going to go this way because I already have gone this way. From the looks of things, I don't even remember where I went. So, what's over here? Also, I'm going to have a review out of Duke Nukem, hopefully, if I still have the footage. I had some footage corruption, so I had to refilm, reshoot. But I think I managed to salvage some co-op footage, so that should be interesting to watch through. Finally get a bone. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, I got a couple bones throughout the series. And the first night I was fighting a lot of zombies and doing stuff. I don't know how to really react to any of this at the moment, and I may sound immature. I've heard that I am immature on this, but I don't know. Depends on how I feel. And yes, it was true. I almost opted out of this challenge, but then something hit me. I haven't finished a single game on this thing. Well, yeah, there's been one game I've finished on this thing, like one thing I've ever finished, and that was a Half-Life 2 mod, and a pretty easy one of that. Everything else I died or just couldn't continue recording because of reasons, and I'm going to finish this, as it's sort of clear that I pretty much am. I'm going to survive this. Because in the last MHC, if you remember, and if you were actually coming from the Furry Play channel, I died from a pigman because I was like, let's kill a pigman. And, well, the pigman killed me. Do you want to kill a pigman? I haven't even watched that in yet. It's already affecting me. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, wait, haven't I come from this way? Sorry if I'm not talking, but I'm trying to remember which way I am going. Which way? I'm trying to work out the geometry of Minecraft. I should have really brought a map with me. Not an in-game map. A book map in RL, like, drew out this place. Although, I haven't been here long enough, so, you know. I don't have the time to draw a map. And that's the one thing that's really messing with me. I have to get back to, like, I feel like I need to go back to the surface to really do anything. Like, at the end of each episode, I feel like I have to get back to the surface, and I'm just like, I don't really want to, but I feel like I got to, and it's really hindering my experience with Minecraft. I don't know if I really like all of that. And I don't even know why I stopped talking there. No. Welcome back, I guess. I heard something going on outside, and I stopped the recording to go check it out real quick. So, yeah. Yeah, now I get all the bone meal. You know what? Out of the entire challenge, I've gotten maybe some of the best results in this as well. With the time restraint, believe it or not. Like, I don't know. I rush things, and I don't know, maybe it's just how my playstyle is different now, because I only have 20 something minutes or so to actually record an episode. So I have to sort of rush a lot more than what I'm usually doing. And it's the same thing with the other people when I was playing with the Fairy Play crew in the MHC, but with that, I didn't really feel it as much, probably because I was with a whole lot of other people getting the amount of work that I would normally get done in, like, less the time, and less efficient, I guess you could say. Everyone in that group, it's like, we need to make things fancy! We really do need to make these things fancy! And I'm just looking at them and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Why do we need these things fancy? And I'm not going to Nether, I don't even need to do anything with that. So, you know, there's nothing down that way. Yeah, I don't know, I hate wasting huge amount of space. The smaller you can make something, and the less walking around you can do, the better it is in Minecraft. Like, the more efficient. The faster things go, and the more efficient it is, the better it is, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm part Asian. Could have something to be my username on YouTube is my real name. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. I don't know how people work. Although I spend a lot of time trying to work it out. Okay, that's one way to have a interrupting talk with myself. That is somehow talking to the users of YouTube to have a conversation in the box below. And that's actually another thing I've been thinking about. Why do I, every time I get a comment, I reply. Every time. I try to reply as fast as I can. Even if it's something like, nice video, I would reply with something long all the time. And then I logged into Twitter, and I see this thing, a character limit, and I'm just looking at it like, well, now what? Because the longer the comment I can make, the better I feel about myself. I'm like, yes, I made a 4,000 word comment of a nice video, reply of a nice video. I feel like I've accomplished something and I feel like I need a reward. I don't know. Also, if you're wondering if I will do another MHC next month, I won't be. Maybe. It depends on whether or not, like, it depends on what it is and if it interests me to do another one. Although, this has really, it's been a lot of fun doing this, but I feel like I'm rushed, and that's saying something, because all I'm doing is throwing this stuff into Movie Maker and I'm done. Just let it record when I sleep and have it shut down when it's finished recording, and I'm done. But I really feel sorry for the Fairy Play group, Kira, the leader of it, essentially. If you're curious, link in the description for the channels, because it's like 12 people or stuff, I don't know. And he did like editing and heaps of editing, like fancy editing and stuff. And I'm just looking at him like, wow. I can't even complain anymore. I just use this style of editing, and I don't even know where I am. I'm walking in circles. I'm walking in circles. Oh God, where do I go now? Down here, maybe. Oh wait, there's that. But yeah, he seemed to just constantly be at work because of it, and heck, he had to cancel another series almost to delay it, essentially, to get the MHC done. It's the MHC. My biggest gripe with it is the amount of time it takes out of your month. It's a good way to pass it. Don't get me wrong. It's enjoyable. Like I recommend you to do the MHC. I really would. But it's going to take a bit out of you, because you constantly worry like, oh, do I have the video ready this week? Even though the people who host it seem pretty relaxed about everything they're doing, it really is sort of like this. I have almost, this is just me though, I've almost lost sleep. Like, oh man, do I have enough, have I recorded enough days so I can get the thing done? Although, alternatively, you could do it all in a day. So, it depends on how you do it. But, if you want the best results, record one day and then watch the player update to find out basically who did what and found what. It may help you out a bit more. Or you can just play and forget all that. So, you know, it's really up to you. Oh yeah, the link in the description for basically anything I talk about on this day, and maybe the other day. Wait, is that? Yeah, that looks like a path over there. I'm gonna try and connect it. I'm building a bridge, just so you know. A very simple task to build, but a lot of people seem to forget it. And it's very helpful too. If you get hit by a skeleton, it's just like, oh, look, I'm being hit by a skeleton. Boo hoo hoo. And I know there's an area next to me. Sorry if I haven't been talking, but I forgot what I was talking about. Oh man. But yeah, the MHC is fun to do. If you don't have the video recording I would say use perhaps some people say use Bandicam. It really is up to your own preference. Bandicam if you want to do a group recording and editing. That way you can record all the different lines. So that way you can basically be like, oh, I can use this sound file because it doesn't have everyone talking and whatnot. And it really does help, I reckon. Or if you can't just do it, I wouldn't say put your name down because I don't know how that side of the MHC works, but learn about the seed and just play along without recording is another way you could do it. Just make sure you have the right seed. Either way, anyway. Because when I first did this, I was on an island, but I had the wrong seed. And I was playing through, I'm like, I swear this ain't the right seed, but it is an island, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to check up on that. So, maybe. And I made a pretty good recovery as well on day 5, day 6, day 5, because day 6 was CPR episode. So, don't ask me how I came up with that idea. My brain works like that. And it's coming day, so yeah, I think I did a good job. And there's Skelly. I have to kill the Skelly before the timer runs out. Because if I don't kill the Skelly will win. And he represents all the Skelly. Okay, never mind. He represented all the Skellies. And voila, that's the end of the MHC. Woo! Exciting. I don't have the artistical skills to do what the Furry Play team did on the last day with the true ending and all, so I'm just going to half-ass this like really cheaply and yet somehow maybe effectively do it a true ending of sorts. Like I said at the start, I may have a montage of all my achievements and accomplishments throughout this, so, and then have me sailing for quite some time. This is gonna take a while. And also, but not too long, hopefully. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.